Hello everyone. I just want to give you all an update on how this project is going because it's been quite a while. There's been many times over the past few years when I've thought, I'm ready, let's do it. Let's do season 1 to 4 of Doctor Who properly. And then I discover a new method and it just looks better and I want to work on it. And my last few videos, I showed you that I discovered another method, totally by mistake, and it's totally novel. And so I really wanted to work on that. The only problem was the method took about 10 minutes per frame to render, and there's about 66,600 frames in Doctor Who in the first episode, roughly. So, you can imagine how long that's going to take. So, I just want to give you an update on where I am. I'm very close. And when I'm ready to sort of pull the trigger, it's all going to happen very quickly, I think. You can see that I've made some big improvements on the model, and the goal from the very start was to actually try and get it as authentic as possible, and I think that I've achieved that. You'll also see that it's not just the detail, but it's the colour. The colour has been, well, this is my goal with the colour. I don't want to regrade the footage. I want to bring out the colour that's there, because you can see here that there's a red chain and it kind of gets washed into the rest of the footage. And so I just wanted to bring it out. I wanted to bring out that red, bring out that green, and I developed my own colouring program, or my own colouring effects that can be used in DaVinci Resolve, which actually analyse the colour spectrum and pull apart these colours in a way that's really natural. Let me show you some other clips. So here's another example. This shot's actually a little bit too cold for my liking, but that's fine. I can sort that out. What I'm doing in this clip is pulling apart the colours, because we got this beige tint, and I really like this style, but what happens is that colours in this shot get washed away. That's just because of the cameras that were used. And so I wanted to bring out those colours, and then now that I've done that, I can maybe add that beige tint back, and the colours are going to be much nicer. Like, look, you can see the purple on her watch. You see what I mean? And the details are just really coming on well. And so I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited, because it's going to be unlike any remaster that's ever been done before. It's certainly going to be better than the 2003 Blu-rays, although they've been very helpful. And maybe one day I'll reveal sort of how I did this. You can really see that I really focused on those fine details, and I wanted to look natural as well. And I wanted to get rid of these hideous black bars. So here's another little shot. There's not much change to the colour in this shot. You can just see that the details are, well, speaks for itself really. And this is a video frame. Every frame looks like this. The BBC wouldn't be able to achieve this, and maybe when I'm finished I'll turn my attention to the classic series, simply because, well, I've seen what they're doing with AI, and it's just not as good. I think I could do a better job. And yeah, here's the final clip, just a close-up of the Dalek. And I actually developed a new file image codec or format, and the idea was, I don't think this, well, I had to create it because I couldn't find anything like it. And the idea was, if any of you know anything about cinema cameras, you can record footage in a RAW format, which saves colours that it's sort of like metadata, a whole bunch more data that usually gets thrown away about the colours and the lighting. And the problem with a lot of like diffusion models and stuff is you only get the final output. And so what I ended up doing was I thought, okay, well, it must be, these diffusion models, they must have extra colour data that it's just throwing away, and it does. And I decided, let's try and pull that data out and turn it into a raw file. And so I ended up creating this neural raw codec, which kind of encodes all of that extra colour data. And so what we've got here is not just an upscaled shot. We've actually got a shot that has far more data, like colour data, than the original shot, because the diffusion models that I'm using and that I've created guess and imagine what the colours would have been if it was shot on a cinema camera, if you know what I mean. And so it gives us more to work with, and I just that's pretty cool as well. I've had enough of looking at this guy. Season 1's quality is particularly bad, even though, you know, I've managed to get it looking pretty good. But I can tell you one thing: season 2, 3, and 4 look absolutely beautiful. I mean, just they just look beautiful. And so, I mean, this was pretty easy. It was season 1 that was really quite hard to do. And again, this is just one frame out of a whole clip that I've got. You can see the fabric on his shirt and everything. It's I've had to do a lot of refinement. I've had to work very closely with the original footage. It wouldn't work as well with other footage. Let me show one more. I'm going to show you one more. This is season 4 of Doctor Who. It's absolutely astounding. Like the level of detail that I've managed to get. It's just astounding. You know. And there you go. If any of you are interested in helping sort of render files and like using your computers to help render files, then it would speed things up a lot. And so let me know if you're still interested. I still haven't decided if I'm actually going to do it that way, or if I'm going to use virtual computers and ask for donations if any of you want to contribute that way. That would probably be even quicker. This was a test. This was when I was trying to make the colour algorithm, and it was a bit too much, but you can see the details. You know, the details that are generated are still a whole different ball game. Just ignore the colours, you know. So that's pretty good. Let's have a look at one more. So there you go. This is an old test as well. I mean, you can just see how the quality is improved over time. Let's go back to this one. Or, yeah. I've got it looking way more natural. And I've seen it on the big screen in 4K. Really, it looks beautiful. Really, really looks amazing. I'm going to get it out there. And we're going to get it released. I'm going to get it released, and I want the Doctor Who fans to really have something that they love and that they deserve, and I'd love to see it on people's shelves one day. You know, but time will tell. So I'll keep you updated.